For this guy. What? Of course I escaped. A million volts may be a good deterrent, but it also turns an electric toothbrush into a very aggressive pill. For those of you who have not been paying attention, the name's Rocket, one of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Fun. Listen up. He's gonna put you on a gassing lift where you're cool. I'm sneaking through the ducts, and I'll meet you on top of your lift that takes us all the way up to the generator control room. I'm gonna blast that and destroy all the control systems, which will open up every cage in this resort for my friends. Our buddy Mantis is waiting for my signal. We on a merry way. Won't work unless you come. I don't have clearance. My hands don't scan. You're stupid. If you raise your hand, I get the clearance. And then chaos begins. It's a foolproof way. Oh, and look what I see.
Hey everyone, we're getting coffee
Now
first.
move it.
It's the first thing I do. Caffeine. I can hear you pretty well, Team Park Casual. How's on my end? I'm using my Bluetooth headset.
How's everybody doing over there in Florida? Can you guys hear me okay?
It's yeah, we can hear you fine. I'm gonna switch over to front seat now. Everyone's saying hi. So, Bluetooth sounds okay. I didn't want to do a wired headset.
Hey kids.
Right. So we're going to be a little bit off from what we originally thought at the same time. But we're going to compare and contrast really well. All right, I'm going to switch over for already getting some light. It's Saturday, so, and remember we got like, yeah, I'm glad we're not. Sounds good, thank you. Pirate Girl Trish.
So welcome in everybody. We're doing this simulcast. I'm on Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout here in California at Disney California Adventure.
And mine's
If
always
you
going
guys
to be
don't
last.
know, Rogue Attraction is over at the Disney Hollywood Studios in Florida. And when we're done here at Guardians, he's going to be getting on Tower of Terror out that way. So you guys will be able to compare the two rides.
I mean, they have a lot of television things. Like, it comes sense into Avatar. The sniffing scavenger hunt. Oh, God. That should be interesting. How you doing? I saw at the beginning of Rocket. Hello, West Coast chat people. We'll let the wonderful people at Starbucks have some time to shine. Also, best place to get water on Disney property is a Starbucks. It's the only place that's triple filtered. What's up, Doug 209?
So I normally get a little bit of lag here in the queue area right here.
I'll do
So
this.
if it lags out, just let me know in the chat. The StreamYard, I don't have any way to gauge whether it's lagging or not.
I don't know why mine takes longer. I don't know why. I give you premium in a bottle. What's it? But having a water right there with so much on it. Yeah, I can hear you pretty well.
Thank you, Goofy23. Welcome in. Run, Pirate Girl Trish, good to see you. Mello, Daniel Berry Sports, welcome in. Kiki and Luca, good to see you. Yeah. Oh, and hi.
You like, there you go. There's some light on the theme park, guys. You're a little dark there for a little bit. I at least have one attraction I know Disney World will win at. Never order a full tour family.
Buddy Hepburn, welcome in.
Honestly, give up my game with cold brew and just get iced coffee. It would be
Are you Rogue, are you at Starbucks?
iced coffee. Like the frappuccinos. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm waiting on my cold brew because I'm old and I need coffee. But I'm just going to tell you, man, cold brew is the longest thing to get. I don't understand why. But also, it's crowded. We need more coffee spots in Disneyland. Dr. Pepper only has like a limited size range. It's like you get 20 ounces or that's it.
Yeah, Keegan, look at
But,
it. They have a return time for 6:50 Eastern time, of course. So we'll be doing this one here, and then we'll kind of hang out, discuss a little bit of Guardians, and then they will go ahead and get in line and get their return time for
yeah.
Tower of Terror over
Go
there.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my coffee. But yeah, we're going to be a little bit off. It was harder to kind of set the time for this because it's a little bit crowded on the weekends here
Well, I'm
now.
hoping we get a good side. I hope we get the Hit Me With Your Best Shot. That's when they play here, right?
So is Mission Breakouts basically similar to what Guardians is for us, where it's like randomized songs? I'm waiting for coffee. That's all.
Must be a time difference issue.
Yeah, a little
I'll let
bit.
you guys take a quick look there. Terror.
Yeah, JT, making fun of me. JT, let me know how I'm sounding. I don't know.
This one?
My audio's off? Are you serious? Good. I see it moving there, JT. Don't make me feel weird. I'm using a Bluetooth headset. That's my phone.
JT, welcome in. You
Yeah,
can't
it's
hear Tom
all
at all?
venti cold brew. Yeah.
You guys can't hear Tom on my end?
Okay. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're just saying that it sounds weird. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, JT.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
StreamYard's always kind of sounds okay.
He's
Yeah.
in Starbucks, so it's going to sound a little crazy in there, number one.
Thank you.
But then I think he's got his earpods as his microphone right now, possibly.
Yeah, and I also have the echo cancellation off and the was it the auto mic controls. I don't know. It's just ooh. Darth Maul's here. What's that moist breadcrumb? I haven't heard from moist breadcrumb in a long time. Where have you been, man? Alright, so yeah, we're gonna head over to Tattooing Traders World.
Boy, Fred Crumb, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you.
It
This
actually
elevator is
is not
going to
as
be a
hot
rowdy one. It's
as
got our
it
drinking
was
buddies
in my
on it.
house here.
For those of you that were in the members,
It's weird. I was like immediate sweat when I left my house, and I'm like, oh, not bad here.
I'm almost kind of bummed we don't get to get on that elevator.
Thank you. What's up, Jeremy?
That one's going to be rocking and rolling up there.
Oh, like it's gonna be. I know this is the one time Walt Disney World wins for an attraction hands down. It used to be Splash Mountain because we had the longer one, but now Tower of Terror is definitely. Oh, you're
Yeah,
coaching middle school football. That's awesome.
Tower of Terror has always been one of the greatest attractions in Florida.
It's still in Disneyland Paris, I think, too, right? So it's just Guardian.
I can't tell if I'm lagging out or if Tom's lagging out. Jeremy Heath, welcome in.
He's scared.
They used to have the frozen fruit ones there too. I don't know how to do that. I do not know if you guys are. I'm full service right now.
Yeah, I know. It's like hard for me to tell. With Prism, I would know if it's me. And like I said, in my queue here, I usually get a little bit of lag.
What's up, Nagrinal? How you doing? Nagrinal? Where's Nagrinal from? Nagrinal. Without doxing yourself, where are you from? Generalized state. That should be okay.
Trish, did you make proper fry bread? Is it the kind of fry bread I should have been able to try that I never got at Great Farm?
Fried bread, like, Jamaican style
Rachel
fried
Castro,
bread?
welcome in.
All right, it got warmer now.
I've tried one fry bread in my life, and I was told it was the absolute worst fry bread I could have.
All right.
Ann, welcome in.
Nagrinal says Hail Bell, and he's from upstate New York. No, okay. So I'm assuming you're like actual upstate New York, not my version of upstate New York, which was 30 minutes from the city. Actually, doesn't look that crowded. Like realistic for the cars. It was like. Also, around this time, people start popping over for like beginning to get over for fireworks and stuff like that. Oh, okay. I think I might know where you are. I know the generalized area. Alright, I like how they put the Ewok back. I don't know why they put the Ewok next to the Tatooine stuff, but hey. Still no Vader. Still no Vader. Dude. Oh, they have already released the windmill store.
Yeah, we're about to get on our elevator. We're probably about like 3 minutes, 3-4 minutes away from getting on our elevator.
Legacy one.
The plastic pieces of wrap are right there.
No, I know, but my point is, when did it come on display like?
Yeah, but I'm not a recipe guy. I don't make stuff. If there's more than like 2 ingredients, then I'm probably not going to do it.
What? What? That is the true Young Slayer.
Yeah, Rachel, I am pretty sure. I mean, even I would vote for Tower of Terror over Guardians easily. Like, not even a question.
They
It would
added the little
be
giant glass
impossible
dark
for me to vote
dark
against Tower of Terror.
that they missed on
There's
the.
actually very few attractions that I would vote over Tower of Terror.
You've
Like
done
I
Flight
can
of
only think
Passage,
of
right?
three offhand. What's that?
You've done Flight of Passage, right?
I have not done Flight of Passage.
Okay. See, I think you'll have a change of mind if you do Flight of Passage.
I've heard great things about Flight of Passage. I'm curious about it.
He's saying Tower of Terror right now is his favorite attraction.
Yeah, in Florida, hands down, it's my favorite. Like, there's no question, nothing can compete with it. The only ones that I think are better would be Pirates here in California, Indiana Jones, and Ghost Rider at Knott's Berry Farm. Those are like the only attractions that I would think are better than Tower of Terror.
I honestly think when you do Flight of Passage, it'll change your mind possibly.
Interesting. I've purposely not watched any of the footage of that. I've only seen the queue. So I'm going to flip the camera now just so I don't have to try to hurry and do it when we're getting situated.
Resort Rabbit. Kiki, I don't know if Guardians. Bob doesn't know animatronics or Guardians here. If they did the animatronic like they planned on it, then I could see it. I don't.
My viewpoint, there has to be some form of animatronic, and they had the all wood one. I love that all thing, but it's for like the cheap ones. You know the one from Clone Wars.
Good vibes, welcome in. Angel, welcome in from Spain. Good to have you joining us. Yeah, Kiki and Luke, I've heard really good things about Cosmic Rewind, and that even from like people that don't want to give Disney any kudos at all, they've given it high marks.
Oh, I guess I know where everyone is. All right, so we found all the people here. They're in line for Rise of the Resistance.
Oh, they're in line for Rise. Okay. Dad Man walking, welcome in.
Sunglasses. You come on, it's great.
All right, here we go, guys. We're going to be boarding the elevator now.
All
I'm going
right.
to be taking my headphones off during the ride. So I will take you guys at the end of the ride.
He's taking his headphones off for the ride. He's got. What version is that idiot?
Have your backpacks off on the ground when the
That's at least 2 or 3 up here. There's no way.
Just jumped in line. They haven't sent tickets to the meeting yet.
Yeah. I would say this is the only theme park land that 100% looks better when it's cloudy and like overcast.
Are you ready? Yeah.
Oh, I do like it at night. I also like when I stay on property, I come early in the morning and later at night. I read during the middle of the day.
All right, but back up. One hands up, please. One hands up.
Remember to pass it like.
And get it. Go ahead, pull on the other side, please.
I don't remember seeing that little tower thing.
First round, one hands up. Thank you. All right. Yeah. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Here we go.
Sorry. Coming up to me. The music bar. I also don't mind this little sign thing up top.
This,
I wish it was air. I should get this at some point. It's not that bad.
No,
It's
it's
the
actually
same.
the moisture.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, you're. It's usually my preferred like go-to sweat. I like this one.
This is what I eat usually. I dig it out my dock. Kind of grow there. A little bit interesting.
it doesn't look that much different than octopus or squid. Oh, check these out. I've been thinking about it for a long time.
Oh, thank you. Almost lost the button. All right, kids, that was
Well,
Guardians of the Galaxy Mission. That song, in case you couldn't recognize it, it was Hunka Hunka Burnin' Love by Elvis. And of course, we've got to go check our picture.
C3 before. Yeah.
There you guys are. Jacob Herring, welcome in.
Hello, Rhonda H.
It said a star noir. Like
Well,
there's a lot of
there are a lot of younglings here right now. Also,
All right. So what'd you guys think of Guardians of the Galaxy?
I will say the music kind of came through. I still think Towers more of a scary ride. With Guardians, it's kind of more just a fun ride. You don't get any like frights.
Yeah, exactly. The show scenes on Guardians are throwaway. It's all about the music and the up and down.
I mean,
Tower has so much more mood and emotion in it.
the queue even, I didn't get to see most of the queue. I know the queue is cool for Guardians with the collector stuff and the rocket animatronic. But I just feel it's an atmospheric difference
Yeah,
that,
but yeah, we didn't have the rocket animatronic. It was in B mode, so all you saw him was
oh,
on
it
the
was B
screen.
mode. Okay.
Yeah,
So is Guardians on B mode as much as Rise is on B mode here?
yeah. Guardians, it's always
That's not
hit and
that
miss
bad,
with
actually.
rocket.
Yeah, well.
All right, so
You did see those.
while you guys are waiting for your return time, I'm gonna go get me a cannoli churro over here in DCA. So let's see. Can we actually get the churro? Let's find out.
Post taco. Alright. I'll be on sorry, Tower in a little bit. Cannoli churro? There's a cannoli churro?
Yeah,
Where do you find a
yeah.
cannoli churro?
They've got it. It's part of the Food and Wine Festival at DCA right now. I'm gonna go. It's right over here in this little cart. I'll show you a picture of it, but I'm gonna grab.
Yeah, so we're gonna go do Tower in about 20-ish minutes. I got a return time. I did my best to try to get one for the same time as casual, and it just didn't work out that way. It was a little bit more crowded than I thought, and sometimes things don't work the way you think they will. So we're off a little bit. But at least now you can compare and contrast. I'm gonna flip the camera around for a second. True.
Yeah, so we'll take a look at the cannoli churro while you guys are getting in your queue. So it's just regular churro, but then they have a cannoli sauce, chocolate chips, and puff pastry.
What the difference is. I honestly don't know the difference between the two different camera modes. But yeah, we should be over there. Work our way back over. We're just doing a little lap while Casual was online and got to ride his. The only time there'll be an inferior attraction for Disney World versus Disneyland is what they did to Tower of Terror. And honestly, the Disney World one was better before too. Anyway, your tower never had any of the movement, right? Like it was just like it drops. You don't get the track going forward.
Yeah, we did, but it was like it just moved backwards. Can I get a cannoli churro, please?
Was yours second, right?
Yeah, ours would just back up and get into the drop shafts.
There's actually more show elements they could do for Tower, but they don't do it. There's a secondary track you can see sometimes on video. The room with the ghosts. You can see the track layout. And I can't tell if it was meant for either one, maintenance, like a maintenance shaft type of thing, or two, it had two versions of the ride prepared. I have to use my little arm as far as possible so I actually don't look tiny or my head looks huge. So I'm trying to get that right little influencer angle. A little above, going down a little bit. But
so this is what I'm going to be eating right now.
Oh, that looks delicious. I've got it in my coffee I waited way too long for.
I just need to try to find a table though, because I can't do this while I'm walking.
You can't do it while you're walking.
It is definitely not a walking.
You can't find a trash can
kind of item.
You can't find your traditional trash can. You're in a theme park. There should be a trash can you can eat on.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for tables. They usually have a decent amount of tables, but I think they're all taken right now. So we may be doing the trash can thing.
Why do you? Honestly, it's up there.
I mean, sorry.
Oh, that's fine. You know what though? I don't know More than one.
Let's see, is there a table over here for us? It does not appear so. Yeah, tables are quite the hot commodity at the moment. All right, I think we're going to just do the trash can thing. Let me see if I can find one in the shade at least.
Oh!
Yes!
Oh! I'm sorry, it's too southern looking.
All right, we're going to just head right here
Oh,
to our wonderful workstation.
these are a good suit, this one, guys.
His mouth is better. The last time I saw the mouth was so off. I feel like his mouth is so much better.
That's amazing. Alright. Dare we walk through skins down there?
We can.
All right,
Whatever you
so
want to do.
Chat wanna do.
one more look for everybody for the cannoli churro.
We can do it. Simple Casual has a cannoli churro, which makes me realize that we have like terrible churro game over here. I don't know why.
Yeah, we really soggy.
So
I will
let's see
say-
how this goes. This looks like it's going to be messy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Disney California Adventure Food and Wine Festival. And now, please welcome
You did see
your
that I showed you
host.
Epcot has the mango with hot chili Dole Whip, right?
No.
I shared it with you. It's until like May 30th or something.
This is a
I do speak
fantastic
Wookiee.
churro.
Oh, it's better than my Ewan McGregor.
Disney California Adventure Food and Wine Festival.
I like how it's just such a hard shift of concrete. Like, oh, we're gonna have pivots and divots, and now it's smooth.
Very nice. We got birthday. Who's got some favorite passes? What's your favorites?
So is Pixar Place kind of like your version of Toy Story Land? Like, is that what's basically going on?
14th year during the Food and Wine Festival.
No, we have Pixar Pier, and Pixar Pier is just basically carnival rides that are skinned with Pixar characters. It's really pretty lame.
Okay.
I wish they would have kept it as Paradise Pier.
Gotcha.
Who's coming out today?
Too much single IT.
Wonderful, because he knows all about chocolate.
I see.
I know. Today is going to be very special.
Can I put something up on it?
Discover more about delicious foods and product that is enjoyed.
Seriously, guys, this churro is like the best churro I've ever had. The cannoli sauce makes it perfect.
Our special guest today is David.
The music's going.
He's a historian. What a great job. For the Mars Wrigley Company. He graduated from the Gettysburg College. He majored in history and even has enjoyed a career of 38 years with Mars. I think we've all had at least one or two of these software, right? Of course we have.
Also, today, this date is a palindrome, I think. It's the same code as backwards. Yeah, 4
Oh, that's right, yeah.
4 2024.
That's right.
I didn't see it yet. Did anyone in the chat see Abigail? Was it meant to be hilarious or just?
To the households, specifically my household.
I did want to see that the ungentlemanly warfare, the new Henry Cavill movie.
He also is virtual and in-person chocolate tastings, which you get to do today. I know. So smart for this one. Enough about all this. Are you ready to give it a nice big one? Well, thanks. All right. Put your hands together and please have me to that day, Mr. David.
Times I don't ask how much was the churro.
The best man in chocolate. I gotta say.
He hasn't said yet. It's chewing. I didn't see it was chewing. Sorry.
It is $7.25 plus tax.
$7.25 plus tax for a churro.
Yeah, and you
Oh my
get
gosh, they have it here.
two
What?
you get two
I think
lengths of
it's
churro.
$6.99, maybe. Well, you get two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not
So
bad.
there were two churros on the plate, and you can see that some of the sauces there,
Yeah.
and therefore you guys are going to see something rather special right now. I am licking the plate.
You're licking the plate? Jeez, casual.
It is that good.
I was able to do the aerial meet and greet one time. I don't know how long, but we can get some air conditioning and get out of the sun today. So yeah, let's do that.
Absolutely fantastic churro. I'm bummed that I didn't try it more times. Oh man, that was good. All right, so while the
Noticing a
traction
trend today.
is in line, I'm going to go ahead and walk you guys around California Adventure for a little bit. Let me flip the camera real quick.
No Soarin' for you?
I try it.
You guys have the better version of Soarin', of course. Oh,
Well, right
okay,
now
air
we've got.
conditioning, sorry. Florida's about 92 degrees or 93 degrees today, so it's like we hit summer hard.
Yeah,
So
we got
we're
We're in the 70s right now, so it's like fantastic.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine this?
I would love that.
We got Chef Goofy over here.
Oh my god, that's
Oh yeah.
One of my favorite things about California
Cool.
Adventure is the red car trolley. Having that adds so much to the park.
And just to show off those that are curious what the Guardian Tower looks like. We have a little version of it right here.
I didn't even give you guys a
So
good
you
look
try
at
to-
the exterior.
Actually, we can show you the entire Disneyland map, which I have no clue what half of it means. What? All right, casual. What's down here that looks like a desert thing? Is that Big Thunder?
That's
Area?
Tomorrowland.
That's Tomorrowland, the little deserty thing
Yeah, that's
on the bottom.
if that's
It is
Disneyland. Okay, that's just like the backstage area.
Okay, because I see Jungle Cruise. I see the Rivers of America,
Correct.
or whatever your rivers are. Then Autopia up at the top.
Yeah, the two white buildings right there, just below your finger right there. Those are the Tomorrowland buildings.
Okay.
So anything south of those would be backstage area behind
So you
Main Street.
guys have a big expansion land there. Then.
Well, our Fantasyland is actually feels rather condensed because there's so many attractions in it. But it does cover a lot of ground when you add in It's a Small World.
We're making our
and the look of it.
We're making our trudge over towards Tower now. I do think they did a decent job of trying to make that not look like a human building for you guys over in California.
Yeah,
I still think they should have just made a brand new attraction.
Yeah,
they should have just made it. I don't think you would have had space for Cosmic Rewind, but you could have. They have, like, you have rides. Basically, you and Tokyo Disney have the same reasons I would want to go, which are rides I can't ride anymore.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Toad's and Tokyo Disney will definitely be, I guess, maybe an every other year pilgrimage for a Splash.
Yeah, I would love to get over there just for Splash, but I do want to see Tokyo Disney Sea. I've never been to that either, and that's probably like the only park I've ever heard that people say it rivals Disneyland. It's like we got Iron Man meeting guests.
Is that Avengers Campus?
Yep, this is Avengers Campus, which is, for me, basically just a pass-through. I hardly ever stop for anything other than Guardians. I think I've
Do you
done Web
ever
Slingers. I think I've done Web
check out
Slingers
the
maybe 3
Spider-Man?
times.
The
What's that?
Spider-Man animatronic thing is cool. The Spider-Man animatronic, like the show, that's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool, but it's just also so quick and, it's like over in seconds. So it's just kind of weird.
Gotcha.
And then we have our Avengers store, so you can get all your Avenger merch.
The funny thing is that this is the only Brown Derby left in existence.
Yeah.
It was a California thing. It was a big thing in California.
Yep.
And then just stopped. So this is like the last vestige of it.
Yeah, it seems like people aren't all that into old Hollywood anymore.
I just think you could do old Hollywood well.
Well, let me take you over to Cars Land.
Oh, yeah. Cars Land is definitely worth.
Nope, we got Captain Marvel out.
Oh,
Right.
that's Mando.
On the right?
It's the back front.
Oh.
We are getting some of the foods from May the 4th. We're getting a Stormtrooper cake. And the lightsaber churros like usual. And some other things. I'll send you everything.
Got
So
Thor
at least we
meeting
are.
guests.
Oh, which version of Thor? I feel like this was a little bit better when it had some of the Marvel stuff in here. Yeah, and actually, like I appreciate bringing like more Alice in Wonderland or more. Why is wait? I like the shade of that shirt. What? This? Like, look how much shade that is. Is that the front of the back? Okay.
It's one of the little attractions from Cars
If that was the front of it, it would have been funny. Just straight up Mickey throwing shoulder. Well, this is all the generic stuff that you don't have to worry about dates. Well, I can understand some people wanting to come and like commemorate their once-in-a-lifetime trip with dated stuff, but I don't think that's a good idea for a lot of merch.
Manny Uncanny, welcome in, my friend.
I still don't
Gary?
understand the Stitch craze. Like
Gary, welcome in. Elisa, welcome in.
All right, Cars Land definitely has some charm to it. I'll give it that.
Oh yeah, Cars Land is tremendous.
This is for a theme park. I know he misses it. The little walk up. You guys, does your tower have a walk up like this? Or was it leaning? Right? Is that the right term? Casual.
It kind of did, but it was like tucked around the corner. It never really worked the way it does in Florida. Florida, everything about tower works. The fact that it's the weenie at the end, but then it's also because of Sunset Boulevard, which comes with its own, real life kind of a twist, if you will.
Yeah.
So it just everything about tower is spectacular.
It's also a smart placement when they placed it because they had the Beauty and the Beast show right outside. So if you had to drop off some young kids that couldn't ride, one parent watched the show, one parent went on the ride. You had a good workflow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Look at There's an emoji.
So here's Cars Land. You can look at the
Sword is the
fire department.
Holy crap, that was perfection.
All right. I'm going to say it. How come, like, Wednesday or Monday we don't see Chewy, but on Saturday we do?
It's been
Cars Land is just tremendous.
So they're just filling it up on Yeah, they're just filling it up before the weekend. We got a minute or two, and then we'll be on tower, and you guys will get to see the pleasure of the good version. All right. Yeah, the cookie's back on its old news. Gonna check a look in the store quickly. We got a few minutes more to kill. And it's also a really good kid show.
You know what I mean?
I have to. All right, I do.
Are they like really strict on the return time? Like you can't even get within 5 minutes of it?
We are kind of getting a little bit more strict now.
Jay Bay,
All
welcome
right.
in.
Should I? One of these days I will. It'll never fit my head right, but I could dress up. Oh,
Someday, Rogue, you're going to be out here, and I'm going to be able to take you on cars on Radiator Springs Racers.
that will happen. I'm. Look, I have points to use. That will happen at some point. That he wants me to go to Cars Land. It'll happen at some point, but maybe with a different governor.
I mean, I love how they did this. I mean, it's like they made it into a national park. They've got all the little, signs and
I
learning
would.
about it.
All right, I want to see if Disney has the gumption to do like a Disney's Florida adventure and do like airboat rides and alligator wrestling. And I'm just saying, it'd be fun.
I mean, look at this. They got the Lincoln Continental Divide, Mount 57, Mount 58, 59 for the different tail fins. So great.
Hey, buddy. All right, we are online. Gonna switch the Wi-Fi back on soon. There.
I mean, look at
I don't know
this.
how the Disneyland Wi-Fi is, but sometimes you just gotta use it here.
Yeah, Disneyland's Wi-Fi is terrible. I almost never use it.
Well, that shows you how well Verizon works here.
Yeah, Verizon is not good at Disneyland. In fact, we were talking. I had a member stream just before this, and I was telling everybody I don't know how they put up with my streams before I had the AT&T phone.
Yeah, everything.
Look at this, man. This used to be a parking lot. All right, guys, I'm going to go get some shade, and you guys are going to enjoy Rogue Attraction on Tower of Terror. So let's take a look at Tower of Terror. Let's watch. I'm just going to sit with this view for a bit. I'm actually gonna
I didn't bring. I have 4 in my car. I have like 4 full of ice in my car. What? Something about ice in the car?
Yeah, I just of course you know.
I guess if you want me to casual, I can pop this up as a solo view for the ride. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, if you want to just solo your screen for a while, go for it.
I'll wait till we get on to or closer to the ride.
Okay.
But I do like the views of Cars Land. It's pretty. It's like Sedona, Arizona.
Oh yeah, it's so fantastic. I always love to say this used to be a parking lot.
Hey, this used to be a swamp. I'll be interested because I know the track layouts are different between ours and yours, Tiana's, because Splash is different. It's gonna be interesting to see if they're like change things around. Because I think ours was like 4 minutes longer.
Yeah, you guys have like a couple, either like a full blown extra scene, or even a couple of extra scenes in there, and so
It's
I
gonna be
think ours
interesting.
is gonna, yeah, it's gonna be interesting how what they adjust for our Splash.
Like, wait, so is this supposed to be? I think I'm right because I think that's supposed to be Alexander or is this like Cleopatra or something?
Where's that child that knew Mom Elvis that's in it?
I don't know. I'm definitely there's gotta be Greco-Roman something or other. Maybe it's Helen of Troy and Troy or whatever. All right, someone that has a vast knowledge of old bronze statues and Tower of Terror, tell me what these statues are, because I don't even know this. This is not on my training for a tour guide. I'll do a like image search later on. Which is the statue? Creepiness. If they had moving eyes, I'd be so interested. I will say I've stayed in a hotel that kind of looked like this once. It was called the Nine Hotel in 1997, driving down 95. I feared for my life, my family feared for their lives, and my dad slept against the door in a chair with his service pistol in hand. So, yeah. I also love how nice way to. Oh god.
In just a few moments, the library doors in front of you will be opening. Please stand back from the doors and they will be opening.
I would get the full pre-show accent. I can't zoom in for you guys on this one, so I'm sorry.
One large door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You just crossed over into the Twilight Zone. Hollywood, 1939. Amid the glitz and glitter of bustling and movie town at the height of its golden age, the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right, a beacon for the show business elite. Now, something is about to happen that will change all that. The time is now, on an evening very much like the one we have just witnessed. Tonight's story of the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard, because in tonight's episode, Viewed by the Star, and this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
Little side note, there's real coal in here. So if you guys are ever cold in the winter, you can grab some.
I have to say that Tower of Terror, I think there's only one pre-show that I find better than Tower of Terror, and that's Haunted Mansion. But
Yeah,
Tower of Terror's pre-show
similar
is just
vibes.
tremendous. And I think the only reason I say Haunted Mansion's pre-show is better is because when you get out of the stretch room, it doesn't feel like you're in line again. You just feel like you're still in part of the ride. The attraction has already started and is going after the stretch room. Whereas
Yeah,
with Tower of Terror and even Rise of Resistance, the pre-show, you feel like you got back in line after.
yeah, I agree with that sentiment. The only thing is, I think the rush is handled a little bit better on Tower because sometimes when you get at least Haunted Mansion in Disney World, it's like herding cattle.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it gets violent sometimes.
yeah. That part I don't like when they cram too many people in the hallway. I don't like that. But when it's like clear, yeah, it's
But
the
on a
best
nice
pre-show.
snow day, it's great. It's like you're going into the foyer or something like that.
Yeah,
Where
exactly.
I feel like Tower somehow, at least when you get out, there isn't that as much. It doesn't narrow. I think that's part of the problem. Like you narrow so quickly in Haunted Mansion that. But you have a lovely view. I don't know. I love this too. I love this line. It's give your eyes time to rest. Anything that gives your eyes time to rest in Florida is great.
Yeah.
I, I'm just actually watching the cars right now, and you're like, hey, because we're not moving right now, we're gonna make the view big for a little bit. You can see the cars from Cars Land going by. It's like a nice little photo op area.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite spots to just sit here and look at it. It's so amazing.
Honestly, Cars Land is like 10 times better than Toy Story. Like, I don't know why we just. Like, I understand. All right, it's not the same thing, but like we could have had Cars Land here too. We could fit it.
Well, what do you think of that? Because there was the rumor, and I don't know if it was just somebody throwing it out there, but people were saying that Cars Land could be coming to the Beyond Big Thunder.
So here's my viewpoint on that. I think I'm okay with it because it makes it more like Adventureland is, where everything's a different time period and different things, right? Like
Uh-huh.
Pirates different than Jungle Cruise, different than Tiki Room, and stuff like that. I personally want to get back away from super immersive lands. I don't mind them. Like Avatar is a great example. But I kind of want to get back to where it's like, okay, these are all in a theme together, but they're not all at the same time period.
Right. Yeah, I really think they need to get away from the individual IP lands and go back to a general theme and mix a bunch of stories that are somewhat connected in some capacity, but work
I,
together to create the land.
I also think they need to go because like if you think about like Pirates of the Caribbean and if you think about Haunted Mansion, they're just iconic because they're archetypes, they're tropes, they're just like that. They need to
Right.
do that a little bit too. Like they could just I don't know. I mean, Tomorrowland and both areas kind of need some overhaul too. At least ours does. Half of it's wasted.
Yeah, all the Tomorrowlands are just in a pathetic state. They all need a good once over.
Just don't get rid of my carousel of progress, and I'll be happy. You can touch everything else.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. It's like leave Space Mountain and then you can do whatever you need to.
Yeah.
I'd hate to see the submarines
Yeah, you're
go,
just showing it as
but
far as land.
if we get a better Tomorrowland, that's fine.
I think, like, if they. Alright, so my personal opinion, if Tron Ares, the new movie, goes well, I think Tomorrowland, at least here, turn into that whole being and grid thing. And so they just kind of take the idea of Tomorrowland and make it more like you're inside the machine.
Well,
And go, like, turn into that.
yeah, I keep saying that
A
that's all they
little
need
bit.
to do is just give it a Tron Legacy aesthetic at night, and you can just turn it into the grid once the sun goes down. And you could do
Yeah,
the end of
because
line club. You could have everything just get like a whole new lighting package at
Buzz
night.
Lightyear even made sense. You're playing a video game. And then you can
Yeah.
bring Wreck-It Ralph in if you want to also. Like, all of that stuff that was supposed to be the play pavilion in Epcot, they could do that in Tomorrowland.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Once you go to the grid, anything can become video game style, you know. So you can use just about any IP at that point, sort of.
Just wanted to show you guys some of the excellent Imagineering details, including that vintage radio, which works. It actually plays music. I don't know if you can hear it with my headphones in.
Hey, Jedi, welcome in. Yeah, it's a little funky with all the ambient sound that goes on at the parks.
What? Okay.
I'm sure our microphones are working overtime to try to figure out what's the sound that should be getting broadcast.
Yeah, I agree. It's not doing that bad though. Alright, let's close my bag so things don't fly out. There we go. Alright.
And thank you for subscribing, Alita.
If you're not in theme park casuals and you're on my side of the chat, please consider if you're in the West Coast or love West Coast theme park content, give theme park casual a nice little sub. He's the only West Coast streamer that I actually pay attention to. I watch some of the ones that I pay attention to theme park casual.
And soon enough, I'm sure we will have Rogue Attraction out here for his very first visit to Disneyland someday soon, I hope.
I'm so close to having those plans underway the way I want to. I apologize for this tax season being a little bit mean. Capital gains and everything.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Like I said, soon enough, man. I can't wait to have you out here.
Also,
Oh, check this out, guys. We got Cruz Ramirez coming in.
You don't get to see any of the cars like that. Yeah.
Any serious issues out here? Come on, let me hear ya.
Alright,
And all the people said, "Which car was that?" All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic, and you guys we'll all just enjoy Tower of Terror.
I'm going to put it in the solo layout so you guys can see. All right. Let's right side. He didn't even look at me. He's just like, I don't care. You can fall away. I will hold Zord. Look on his hair. Alright. Shorten that. We did a good test yesterday. I didn't have to hold anything.
You are the generation about to ascend into your very own Twilight. When stormy night always goes, 5 people step through the door. That door is opening once again. This time, it's open. You are about to discover what lies beyond the fifth dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest in the tower of But one will back for those of you who made it, and a friendly word of warning. Something you won't find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a deserted hotel in the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find yourself a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone.
Okay, little violence. We survived.
Yeah, Tower wins hands down. Like not even a question. What say you, chat? Do you guys think Tower of Terror is the better ride or Guardians?
It's definitely more violent, I think. My gimbal was like, hey, I'm going to give up for a minute, something like that.
Yeah. I saw that. I was like, oh boy, we're going for a real ride.
At least it came back. I thought you could get dog tags.
But Tower of Terror is just a complete attraction. The story, everything that goes with it is perfect.
I forget, do you know who the lead engineer was? For Tower? Aston in general. Anyone. It was... Notice how much a few minutes makes a difference, how much of a line there was?
Like I would have gone on with. We do have Lightning McQueen out here meeting guests.
I need about 5 minutes. If I get my bag on.
He's got a heck of a line waiting for him too. All the way back around there.
All right.
I don't know what it's like where you.
Zort and my Star Wars shirt do not work sometimes because it's too thin of a fabric. But oh, forgot they can hear me. I have a headset in. Well, crowds are starting to come here now for Fantasmic. and we are gonna go eat, I think. So, everyone, I think we're gonna say our goodbyes over on the East Coast. A little bit of a short stream, but that's kind of how these worked last time, where we sort of get the two rides in, see the comparison.
Yep.
What do you think? What do you think, Casual? Would you
what?
change your tower back in a heartbeat?
Oh yeah, I love. Even though ours was the inferior Tower of Terror, I still prefer Tower of Terror over Guardians. Guardians is fun, but like I was saying, the Tower of Terror is a complete package type of attraction. I didn't
All
like
right,
I didn't like the rework in California, but I do prefer a Twilight Zone theme rather than Guardians.
All right. So, as the East Coast saying goodbye, the one time Disney World wins, besides maybe Flight of Passage versus like Soarin'.
Well, there's a lot of people that would say your Space Mountain would win over our Space Mountain. That one's a toss-up.
Just because you get to sit. I'd rather sit side by side than in the row. Just
Yeah.
You guys have Hyperspace Mountain too, but we're gonna give you guys adios, and we'll figure out the next time we can do one of these. Maybe Test Track versus Cars, but Cars wins. So maybe once Test Tracks get changed,
right.
we can do that.
Maybe that'll improve it. Yeah.
All right. Goodbye to the West
kids.
Coast.
Yes, we'll see you. Thanks again, Rogue, for doing this.
Yeah. Stay foolish, everyone.
All righty, we'll see you, kids.
Bye.